Okay, everybody, so today we're going to be talking about character traits, and I want to quickly walk you through the agenda so you know where we're going, okay? So first, we are going to define character traits, and then we're going to identify them within the Hunger Games, our Reader's Choice novel, okay? And then secondly, we're going to apply that knowledge to our homework tonight in our weekly summary, okay? So, first of all, we need to talk about what are character traits. So does anybody have any clues to what they might be? Yeah, Olivia.
The character's personality.
The personality, that's a great way to talk about it. So what I like to say is their behaviors and attitudes that make up their personality. So you guys can go ahead and take notes on this so you have it for tonight. Okay, so now how do we find these? Anybody have any ideas? Yeah, Sam.
Could it be like something the character says?
Says, yeah. Anybody else? You guys can shout it out.
Things they do.
Things they do, yeah. And another one that I like is like what they're thinking, what they're feeling. And how we find these things, how we learn what they're saying and doing and thinking and feeling, that's stuff the author gives us in the text, okay? So you can read and infer that. And so so once you take all of that and combine it, that's their character trait. So does anybody have any ideas what an example might be? They're descriptive adjectives, okay? Yeah, Kelly.
Bold.
Bold, that's a really good one. Another one I like is thoughtful. So, do you guys have any questions about any of this? Okay. So now let's move on to talking about it within the context of our Reader's Choice novel, The Hunger Games, okay? So, we have only read the first 3 chapters. So let's talk about Katniss, the main character. What is she feeling? Yeah.
Maybe scared about the games.
Scared about the games? Great. Yeah, Sam.
Could she be frustrated?
Frustrated.
With the Capitol?
That's a great one. Frustrated with the Capitol. I like that a lot. So how about what she's doing? Yeah.
She's going to the market and providing for her family.
Going to the market. Hunting.
Talking to Gale.
Talking to Gale. Great, Olivia. Okay, so now let's move on to saying. There's a really famous line that happens in those first 3 chapters. What is it? Yeah, Kelly.
I volunteer as tribute.
I volunteer as tribute. Perfect. So this is the one that's really highlighted in the movie too, but it's great because I think that tells a lot about her character traits, right? And then finally, what is she thinking? Yeah.
She might be worried about her mother.
Worried, great. She's worried about her mother, yeah. Okay, so now when we look at this, and we look at feelings, actions, saying, thinking, we can come up with an acronym for that we can help us remember. So feeling, action, saying, thinking, F-A-S-T, FAST. So when we are looking for these character traits, that's how we're going to look at it, okay? So FAST. Remember that for your homework tonight if you want to make sure you write that down. So as a result, what can we say about Katniss? Yeah.
She's passionate.
Passionate.
She's loyal.
Loyal. Great. Yeah.
She's protective.
Protected. Great. So these are some papers, Sam, if you can pass those out, that are going to give you some list of those character traits. So before we go to lunch, I want to quickly learn another cheer for us to help remember another concept. So word meaning. Sometimes when we are looking at a text and we see a word we don't know, we want to go to a dictionary or turn to our neighbor, but sometimes it's easy to just look at the text and infer from what's around it. So I'm going to read this and then I want us to quickly go through it together. So detective, what do we do? No dictionary. Use context clues. Read the sentence and see a word you don't know. Process around it and go, go, go. Okay? So let's do it together. Ready? Detective, what do we do? No dictionary. Use context clues. Read the sentence and see a word you don't know. Process around it and go, go, go. Okay, does anybody have any other questions before we break for lunch? Okay, great. Have a good day, guys.